Hi everyone, I'm Heather Warlick Moore, and today I'm at JJ Kelly Bridal Salon. I'm here on North May, and I'm talking with Jane Kelly, one of the owners. Thanks for talking with us, Jane.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You bet. And so today we're going to talk about some of the trends in bridal fashions and weddings. You are a wedding coordinator, as well as working here with your family, selling beautiful wedding dresses. So maybe we should start with dresses. What are some of the things that you're seeing this year that are that all the brides want to wear?
We're seeing a more fitted look, not necessarily tight to the ankles, but something that's very fitted, and then maybe a slight flare at the bottom. Ball gowns are always going to be in. Strapless is still very popular. We're starting to see little sleeves and little straps. I think that the customer is wanting to see a little bit more on the shoulder. Not necessarily a long sleeve, but definitely something that a V-neck perhaps, or
maybe little cap sleeves, things like that?
Sometimes a little cap sleeve, not often, but more of a V-neck, just some kind of a little spaghetti strap.
Okay. What are some of the brands that you carry here of the dresses?
We carry Vera Wang, we carry Monique Lhuillier, Lazaro, Alvina Valenta, Ramona Caveja.
So these are some of the really high-end dressmakers, and so you kind of mentioned earlier that some of the more moderately priced ones sort of copy those looks, but it happens later on.
Yes, we're lucky enough to be able to see what the trends are now, because original designers come up with those. So it's fun and it's interesting.
I see a lot. Well, on websites when they're telling you what's trendy right now, they mention the one-shoulder dress, and it makes me think of Michelle Obama and the inaugural ball. Is that something that you're seeing as a trend?
We do have that style, but that is not a style that brides are gravitating toward. They may be in a party dress, but for a wedding gown, it's a beautiful silhouette, but it just doesn't come across in a wedding gown like you might think.
So you said that a lot of the brides, even if they walk in here and they're real funky types, tattoos, and they're, real trendy that way, so a lot of times they gravitate towards more of a traditional look.
They all want to look like a bride. Do you blame?
So what are some of the colors that are in fashion?
For us, we sell mainly ivory, diamond white, candlelight. We do see a little bit with some of our designers that come up with a softer color like a sherbet or a blush, but nothing. We never really sell, a red wedding gown or weird trims or anything like that, because like I said, our bride, she really wants to look like a bride on her wedding day when she's coming down the aisle.
Okay. The bride that we got to meet earlier, Miss Inda, tell me about her dress. That was something I've never seen before. It's beautiful.
That's an absolutely phenomenal dress, and it's by Monique Lhuillier, and she right now is hotter than Vera Wang, and it's really an honor to be able to carry that line. We've carried it for a long time. Monique has even in the past visited our store. But that particular dress is very couture in the top, but very traditional on the bottom as far as the skirt. It's actually a three-piece. It's a top, corset, and then with the three-dimensional flowers, and then it has the skirt and the silk organza, and then it has a sash, which is unbelievable. So
yeah, it is beautiful, and it's a real vintage look. Is that something that's real popular right now?
We're seeing a trend toward vintage. Laces have been very popular in the last several years, and that's something that never goes out of style, I don't think. So.
Okay. Let's move on to the bouquets. Now, what I read online, and this is what I did. I just got married last month, and I planned the whole thing myself, and I tried to do it on a real strict budget. So I went ahead and did the hand-tied bouquet. I used white roses and calla lilies and just used white ribbon. Is that something that a lot of brides are doing right now?
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing color in bouquets for brides. But I still think probably the trend is more of a rounded or loose flowers, no cascades.
I see a lot of candy at the receptions. You see the candy bar, or the confection bar. What are some other things like that you're seeing?
I see that, and I do that as a coordinator. One of the things that I love to do is an ice cream bar. And it's fun because people love cake and ice cream, and it's very unexpected. So when people get to the reception and they see cake, and then they see ice cream, they get excited.
It's perfect. The cake and ice cream, you can't beat that combination. Are you seeing a lot of a lot of other wedding favors?
Not necessarily. Another thing that I like to do, it's very old-fashioned, but I'll have some of my brides, I'll suggest to them cake boxes, because a lot of the times you have a lot of cake left over and you don't know what to do with it. Your mother cannot take, entire to your home. So we'll have the reception site put the cake in the boxes, and then people take those as favors.
Oh, that's nice. I never saw that.
That's a very old-fashioned idea, but I've done that a few times, and people love it.
So if you are trying to plan a wedding on a budget, and you said that everybody basically has a budget, even if it's a big budget or a small budget.
Absolutely.
How do you decide, what to spend your money on and what not to spend your money on?
Well, I mean, for when I'm consulting for coordinating, I always tell my brides, pick 2 things that you really want to spend your money on, and then we can work around the other things. Maybe you want the reception tablecloths to be fabulous. Well, make that one of your items. And most girls will pick their dress because they know it's their red carpet moment. They know that everybody's there to see them. They know they're the biggest decoration of all. And so they really want to shine. And there's nothing wrong with that. So when is somebody going to take that many pictures of you, really, and give you that many gifts?
It's true. When I was planning my wedding, I was thinking, well, I'm only going to wear this dress for a few hours. Why do I need to spend a lot of money on it? But then it dawned on me, I'm going to be looking at these pictures forever.
Exactly.
So that's one good reason to spend on the dress.
And really, when you think about it, it's a wedding. It's a celebration. There's so few great celebrations. So why shouldn't you have a special dress and have special friends and family there? And why shouldn't you celebrate it? It's not a birthday party. Those are fun too. But this is something. It's a once in a lifetime, hopefully, for the person getting married. And why not look great?
Yeah.
Why not have a fun party?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for all this great information, really good advice, and people can come to JJ Kelly to purchase their dresses and maybe visit with you and get your services for a wedding coordinator. So I definitely appreciate you today.
Well, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching.
Let's see it.